So let's start with the company. A lot of people don't get niching down right.
Yeah.
So most people think niching down is about selecting a business area,
Hmm.
but it's not. Niching down is fundamentally figuring out what is the one process that you can repeat over and over again and sell, right?
Hmm.
So I work with a lot of people in SEO, and
Hmm.
they want to do SEO for all sorts of people, or many creative marketing agencies, for example. Like when you talk to a marketing agency and they say, yeah, we can do SEO, we can do PPC, we can do social media, we can do all this stuff. One, I know none of it will be good. And two, I know that margins are going to be razor thin. How do I
Yes.
know that? Because it's not a scalable, repeatable process, right? When
Yes.
you look at really successful companies, when you look at Microsoft, when you look at Coca-Cola, when you look at McDonald's, they figure out the one process, right? It doesn't
Hmm.
mean it's one thing. Like, yes, Coca-Cola for many years had one product. And because they just niche down and focus down on that, they're winning big time. Now, over
Yeah.
time, now they sell other drinks and stuff as well, right? But it works. Same thing when you're looking at McDonald's. Niching down doesn't mean you only have one type of burger, but it means you have a scalable, repeatable process that runs over and over and over again, and it can
Hmm.
easily be executed by the same people, right?
Hmm.
So that's kind of the setup. So for example, marketing agencies, where they go into a trap is they say, oh yeah, we can do pay per click, for example. But the problem is they haven't figured out who they do it for, and it's not a
Right.
scalable, repeatable process. So when you as a founder is needed every time a new client come in, that tells me that you haven't figured out the scalable, repeatable process that you're doing as an
Hmm.
agency. And instead, what you do is you do custom work for every single client. And
Yes.
unless you're charging hundreds of thousands of dollars per client, that is very rarely a good strategy, right?
Hmm.
The right strategy is to build out your repeatable process. And sometimes, and this is what most smaller businesses struggle with, is sometimes that means saying no to potential customers, right?
Yeah.